Believe it or not, this is still the love episode, right? This is about love, not lust.
Okay, I would say, the thing is that lust overcomes love at some points because you get so horny, you just do, fuck it, you know?
Yeah, but at that point, like, okay, lust over time gets weaker and weaker, you know?
No, it's because it's...
eventually, you're gonna have to be like, yo, I fuck with him. I love this person more than I want to fuck with him.
No, love is it's a marathon, right? How doesn't people say it's competition? No, I'm saying love is for the long run, right?
Yeah.
But for lust is just that. It's just that thing that just goes inside you. You know, you just gotta let it out. And you know how do you let it out? Just busting up. Just busting up.
Yeah, but that's 20-year-old clarity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you're like 40 and you're busting that, I think
you're done.
It's just it's different. It's very different.
I mean, I guess you mature over time.
Okay.
I wouldn't know.
I want to ask you this question. Do you want to get married? Like, do you plan to get married?
I'm not gonna marry you, Nathan. I'm sorry.
Fuck you.
As a friend, you want to get married.
Are you going to get married?
Yes, I'm gonna go. Come on.
At what age? What do you think?
Okay, so I was thinking about this the other day. And it was funny that you mentioned it right now. I was thinking 27.
You're 20 right now, bro. That's 7 years. Think about it that way, though. In 7 years, I plan to be
good enough. Right. I'm gonna move to 35 then. Now you say that.
Well, because like 7 years, bro, that's nothing if you think about it.
7 years was like 5.
Next thing you know, you're gonna be 25. About 2 more years. Like, shit, I'm running out. You know. I think 35 is a good number.
35? You want to get married at 35?
I don't plan to get married at all, honestly.
You don't want to get married?
No.
You want to stay single your whole life? It's coming from the guy that says I want to build a connection.
Exactly. Well, like I feel like marriage in a lot of ways ruins a lot of things.
Like what?
In some aspects, because like I don't know. Sometimes when you're as a man, I think you felt tied down.
Okay.
And you know how guys always feel like, oh, I can conquer whatever, I can do whatever.
Yeah.
When you feel that way, you know what I heard? Apparently Will Smith and what's his name? Jada Pinkett Smith. You know Will Smith?
Yeah.
They have an open relationship.
Open relationship.
Yeah, basically, they're married and everything, but they're open. Did you know that? That's what I heard.
And are you for that?
No,
is that what you want?
No, honestly, no. But it's just weird though, because I feel like, do men stay loyal?
Yes.
You think so?
Yes.
Hands down.
Yeah, I mean not all of them. Come on.
Obviously, we're not gonna generalize, but I'm saying like, do you think, for experiences of your own, like in general, do you see like men usually stay loyal? I don't.
It goes either way, because
when it comes to like the men in my life, I've seen like they don't stay loyal, bro. A lot of all my tias, like I'm not gonna put them out there, but like all of them have like second husbands and stuff. Like all of them were either like cheating on them or something like that, or something.
I mean, I feel like women cheat just as much as men do, but it's just the thing is that it's probably shed more light on when men cheat.
Yeah.
But I mean, the whole like what's the typical statistic? Like we always say it's 50-50.
Oh, the divorce rate, bro. Like yeah, I think it's worse than that. It's like 60-40.
Look at them, man. Look at them.
Yeah.
Educate these people. What's the most recent thing? But as far as both sides are able to be cheating and stuff like that. What's the thing?
No way. Is 11 years with 90% of all divorces being settled. The divorce rate among highly educated couples is 11%, while the divorce rate for lower income is 17%. That's interesting. So I guess the less money you make, the more likely you're gonna like hate each other. So I guess money does buy happiness, huh?
What is that on Wikipedia.org?
Oh yeah, never mind. That's fucked up facts.
Do I make that up?
American Psychological Association.
AP.org.
Yeah.
What are they saying?
I don't know. Keep branding it.
Okay. So let me just.
That's too much to read. But basically, we know the gist. I think divorce is like a very high rate, and everybody always claims we're gonna beat that score. Like we're perfect. We have a great marriage. So many comedians talk about marriage too. I think they shit on marriage a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every time, like, bro, I hate my life. Fuck my life. Like, just kill me already. Like,
I think it's
funny.
Joke. I think it's just funny to say.
It's funny, but low key, I feel like they mean it sometimes.
But it's like nobody wants to die alone.
That's true. But I mean, I think marriage is like a social thing, you know? Marriage is to say, like, to show the whole world, like, yeah, me and...
So you're saying marriage isn't necessary?
Not really, bro, honestly.
So is it... So
like, what? Why do I have to justify my love to someone in front of you? Like, I can just...
Tax write-offs.
Like, between... yeah, that's true. When you think about the future, you're right. But still, even though, yes, you get financial benefits from being married, like... I feel, why do I have to announce my shit? Like, why can't me, one person and another person, you know, have a connection, deep connection? That's it. Like, we're gonna stay together as long as we want to.
Okay, so are you saying that so government shouldn't interfere with love?
Well, you know,
because it's like
I support gay marriage.
You can't really put a law on that. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because it's love, bro. It's hard to.
Because there's some aspects that you just can't try to be so controlling about.
Yeah, exactly. And then to say, well, you guys definitely like. Remember, you know, FBI does shit like, well, they've been together only this long, blah blah blah. They're not married, so clearly they don't really love each other to the extent of most other people do. Even though they do have that connection, but they don't believe it because they haven't got married.
Okay.
So like.
No, yeah, I get what you're saying.
You can still have that connection without a piece of paper.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
I see what you mean. You don't.
I don't need a piece of paper to say that I love the woman that I'm with. You know.
But I think it's just like I think it's like proof of commitment, and then saying that. I think that's what it is. It's just like if you love me so much, why don't you prove it?
Why don't you marry me then?
Why don't you marry me then?
I
put it on paper. I'd risk half of your ownings.
Exactly.
It's like gambling, dude.
We'll talk about it.
Marriage is like gambling. It's like Vegas.
Hey, if you're go big or go home, bro. You either fucking marry me or end it right now.